Welcome to the reading of Leviticus chapter 21. In this chapter, the Lord gives specific instructions for the priests, the sons of Aaron, about purity, mourning, marriage, and physical qualifications for serving at the altar. These commands highlight the holiness required of those who serve closest to God's presence and the honor that should surround his sanctuary. Let's begin the reading. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say to them, a priest shall not defile himself for the dead among his people, except for his relatives that are near to him, for his mother, for his father, for his son, for his daughter, for his brother, and for his virgin sister who is near to him, who has had no husband. For her he may defile himself. He shall not defile himself, being a chief man among his people, to profane himself. They shall not shave their heads or shave off the corners of their beards or make any cutings in their flesh. They shall be holy to their God, and not profane the name of their God. For they offer the offerings of the Lord made by fire, the bread of their God. Therefore they shall be holy. They shall not marry a woman who is a prostitute or profane. A priest shall not marry a woman divorced from her husband, for he is holy to his God. Therefore you shall sanctify him, for he offers the bread of your God. He shall be holy to you, for I the Lord, who sanctify you, am holy. The daughter of any priest, if she profanes herself by playing the prostitute, she profanes her father. She shall be burned with fire. He who is the high priest among his brothers, upon whose head the anointing oil is poured, and who is consecrated to put on the garments, shall not let the hair of his head hang loose or tear his clothes. He must not go in to any dead body, or defile himself for his father or for his mother. He shall not go out of the sanctuary, nor profane the sanctuary of his God. For the crown of the anointing oil of his God is upon him. I am the Lord. He shall take a wife in her virginity. He shall not marry a widow or one divorced, or a woman who has been defiled or a prostitute. He shall take a virgin of his own people as a wife. He shall not profane his offspring among his people, for I am the Lord who sanctifies him. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Say to Aaron, none of your offspring throughout their generations who has a defect may approach to offer the bread of his God. For whatever man he is that has a defect, he shall not draw near, a blind man or a lame or he who has a flat nose or any deformity or a man who has an injured foot or an injured hand or hunchbacked or a dwarf or one who has a defect in his eye or an itching disease or scabs or who has damaged testicles. No man of the offspring of Aaron, the priest who has a defect shall come near to offer the offerings of the Lord made by fire. Since he has a defect, he shall not come near to offer the bread of his God. He shall eat the bread of his God, both of the most holy and of the holy. He shall not come near to the veil, nor come near to the altar, because he has a defect, that he may not profane my sanctuaries, for I am the Lord who sanctifies them. So Moses spoke to Aaron and to his sons, and to all the children of Israel. That was the reading of Leviticus chapter 21. Through these instructions, we see the special responsibility of those who minister in God's presence and the purity that surrounds his worship. God is holy, and those who serve him are called to reflect that holiness in their conduct, their relationships, and their service. May this chapter remind us to honor God with reverence and to live lives that reflect his holiness. God bless you.